And also, too, did these kids all have the same speechwriter? Because they pretty much said the same thing. I thought it was pretty funny that the kid that showed up in the Jesus outfit standing up for the LGBTQ, where in reality, he would actually be banned from the school system, just like God and the Bible. I think a couple of stats that the Trevor Project and no one, actually, the lady, a couple did touch on a little bit, speaking in favor of the LGBTQ, don't mention, and it needs to be that these trans kids are 58.4 times more likely to be targeted, groomed, and sex trafficked by the same teachers, counselors that they trust, and outside pimps that prey on their vulnerabilities. And they are more likely to have to commit suicide after transition. So I would like to ask Ms. Owens, this resolution is nothing more than a Linus blanket with a false sense of security. Are you telling these boys, the ones that cut their penises off, it doesn't grow back and a fake vagina, is not a vagina, but a fake slit that flows from the anus and they can never be a girl? Or to these girls that cut off their boobs and off in favor of a fake non-functioning penis that will never function because they can never be a man? I really doubt that you are. How about get them mental help instead of driving a wedge between them and their parents because their parents may call them by their dead name? You should be facilitating family counseling and speaking to their parents instead of assisting hiding their nicknames, pronouns, and secret identities from their moms and dads by proposing feel-good resolutions. At least one girl did get it right tonight by admitting that there are only two genders by saying she was bisexual. And I noticed that these kids like to bring up Martin Luther King Jr., and one actually tried to bring up Malcolm X tonight. Well, let me quote some Malcolm X for these kids that don't understand. The white liberals who have been posing as our friends have failed us. The white liberal is the worst enemy to America and the worst enemy to the black man. White liberals are those who have perfected the art of selling themselves to the black man as our friend to get our sympathy, our allegiance, and our minds. The white liberal attempts to use us politically against white conservatives so that anything the black man does is never good on his own, never for his advancement or never for his own progress. He's only a pawn in the hands of the white liberal.
30 seconds.
Now replace black man with LGBTQ. Malcolm warned black people, and I will also warn the LGBTQ kids of Mrs. Owens' resolution. Malcolm told black people, the Democrats are playing you for a political chump, and if you vote for them, not only are you a chump, but you're a traitor to your race. Ms. Owens, with this resolution, knows it will do nothing. She's only playing you as a political chump. And to Dr. Spence, don't let the door hit you.
Speakers number 6.